Good afternoon, gentlemen of the press. This afternoon, the Braced Commission Governors Council concluded its meeting in Benin City, and I have the singular pleasure and honor to have hosted this afternoon my brother governors from the other Braced states. For those of you who may not know, the Braced Commission is an acronym for the 6 states of the South-South region of Nigeria, specifically Bayelsa, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross Rivers, Edo, and Delta. In that order forms the Braced states, and accompanied by members of by commissioners of budget and planning from their various states and the Secretariat of the Braced Commission. We resolved in a meeting today the following. The meeting began with the election of myself, Godwin Obaseki, Governor of Edo State, as the new chairman of the Braced Commission Governors Council. I welcome my colleagues to Benin City and observed that the meeting was the first in the new dispensation. I congratulated the governors elected in March 2023 and also His Excellency Senator Doye Diri of Bayelsa State, who was re-elected in November 2023 for the second term. This meeting is being held at a critical time in the history of our country as we face very serious and enormous challenges. It is against this background that the South-South region must redefine its place and role in the economic development of Nigeria and for the benefits of our people. The Director General of our Commission made a presentation to the Braced Commission, briefing us on the story so far since the Commission came into inception, and informed us of the work which has been done by the Commission in the areas of agriculture, education, environment, power, and sports. On the various contributions from members, the Council members spoke of the compelling need to collectively accelerate the development of the states and affirm their support for the imperatives of the South-South economic cooperation and integration as a practical step towards the creation of a zone of economic development. Arising from these, we expressed our determination and commitment to drive the process.
Rivers State Deputy Governor Professor Ngozi Odu has urged employers of labor to avail themselves of the diverse world-class range of programs designed by the Women Development and Skills Acquisition Center to build capacity. Professor Odu stated this during the grand opening of the Women Development and Skills Acquisition Center facility located at the Ministry of Women Affairs, Eastern Bypass Marine Base in Port Harcourt. Represented by her Senior Special Assistant on Administration, Mrs. Doris Oyo. Professor Odu said human capital development drives all the other factors of the socio-economic development of the state and nation, noting that the building of the facility was a step in the right direction to promote youth development, financial independence for individuals, as well as efficiency and productivity in the public and private sectors. She said the governor and his deputy, as part of the civil servants, are aware of the role of skills development as a veritable tool to address youth unemployment challenges. On her part, the State Commissioner for Women Affairs, Dr. Roslyn Apawari Uranta, expressed gratitude to Governor Similai Fubara and NNPCL Total ENP Nigeria Limited for making the building and furnishing of the facility possible. Also speaking, the Commissioner for Information and Communications, Honorable Joseph Johnson, commended the international oil companies for the initiative and charged them to increase their level of support. The chairman, Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, in the state, Aaron Chukwuemeka, has expressed confidence in the Honorable Justice Adolphus Enebeli-led Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission (RSEC) in conducting a credible, free and fair local government election. He made the remarks when he led 16 other political parties on a council visit to the RSEC headquarters in Port Harcourt. Nnamdi Olimini reports.
The IPAC chairman, who expressed appreciation to the RSEC chairman for the warm reception given to the team, said IPAC deems it fit and necessary to visit the commission in order to introduce her new leadership. He said another purpose of the visit is to ascertain the level of preparedness of the commission in the conduct of the forthcoming local government poll. According to him, the Inter-Party Advisory Council in Rivers State would give the commission the needed cooperation to conduct a generally acceptable poll.
We members of the IPAC Rivers State chapter came to pay you first visit, and one of the reasons that brought us here is to introduce ourselves. The new members of the IPAC, my humble self, Aaron Chukwuemeka, the acting chairman of PDP Rivers State, and Chief Honorable Tony Kocha, the caretaker chairman of ABC.
Responding Chairman RSEC, Justice Adolphus Enebeli, commended IPAC for the visit and urged them to sustain the tempo and the existing relationship between them and the Commission. On the preparedness of the Commission to conduct the forthcoming LG election in the state, the RSEC boss urged them not to worry, as the Commission have concluded every arrangement in conducting a credible, free, fair and successful election. He revealed that the Commission still has the statutory time frame in conducting the LGA election, adding that once the funds for the election are made available, the Commission will hit the ground running.
I thank you for coming, and I hope that the new leadership in concert with RSEC and what I've seen here, maybe harmony existing among you, can prevail and pervade their individual parties. I think we'll have a credible, fair, violent, free and successful election, which all of us are heading to.
Speaking to newsmen on the sideline of the meeting, the caretaker chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Tony Okocha, who was in attendance, commended RSEC boss, noting that his party, the APC, have total confidence in the ability of the commission to conduct a credible election in the state. Nnamdi Olimini, Rstv News.
The 59th National President, Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, Dr. Innocent Ukwasa, has congratulated the Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, His Royal Majesty Sergeant Awuse, on his emergence, describing him as a worthy ambassador of the Institute and the accounting profession in Nigeria. He made the remarks when he led members on the council visit to the palace of the traditional ruler at his hometown in Moha. Nnamdi Olimini again reports.
The national president, who expressed appreciation to the Emoha Council of Chiefs and Traditional Rulers for their warm reception and hospitality, thanked King Awuse for using his new position to contribute to the enthronement and sustenance of peace in Rivers State. He described King Awuse as a senior member of the Institute with over 62,000 members and has contributed immensely to the building of the Institute at the national and district levels. According to the national president, who presented an award to the traditional ruler for his numerous contributions to the body, said his performance and managerial ability as the Chancellor of Ladoke Akintola University led to high level of academic excellence of the institution. Dr. Kosa said the objectives of the National Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, among others, is to promote transparency and accountability in the use of public funds and ensure that resources are effectively used for the benefit of Nigerians.
Traditional rulers are the custodians of grassroots accountability, which we know have been with Africans before the arrival of the white man. And therefore, if we want to fight corruption in Nigeria, we need to get the buy-in of traditional rulers, because those in government come from communities. That is why we say that traditional rulers are very, very vital in the fight against corruption.
Responding, Chairman Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, His Royal Majesty King Sergeant Awuse, commended the Institute for the honor done him and assured them of his continued support and contributions. He said the importance of accounting in every facet of business and economy cannot be overstressed, noting that despite being a traditional ruler, he would continue to be part of the Institute while urging them to be honest in the performance of their duties.
Don't ever you look down on yourself as an accountant. You're as important as any other profession in the world. In any business, that the prudence of the accountant is involved, the business is going well. Yes. We'll keep on supporting the institute, but honesty in your performance of your duty.
On their part, the chairman, ICANN Port Harcourt District Edwin Okoye, and the immediate past chairman, Helen Irobisi, said the visit affords them the opportunity to appreciate the traditional ruler for all the support given to the body.
Us to be here is to show appreciation to His Royal Majesty for the strong support given the ICANN brand.
You must give stewardship of your life here on earth. So that makes us unique, makes us stick, and we're proud of ourselves as accountants, not just accountants, as chartered accountants.
Conferment of the national president with the chieftaincy title of Enyoha of Emoha was the high point of the visit, while cultural display added color to the event. Nnamdi Olimini, Rstv News.
Now, do you love and care about Rivers State and her peace? If yes, let's build and take her to greater heights. It is a task you and I must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube and Rstv Live and on Facebook at Rstv22PH Online. You can subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. And ahead on the News of 3, cholera outbreak in Zambia claims 400 lives, infected 10,000 others. And U.S. former President Trump urges Supreme Court to put an end to his exclusion from Colorado's presidential primary ballot. Details when we return to stay.
Government special announcement. This is to inform all Rivers State indigents that admission into the Nigeria Defense Academy NDA Kaduna has commenced and will end on 30th April 2024. All interested candidates are encouraged to visit the website at www.ndaapplications.net. That is www.ndaapplications.net for details of the application process. Please note that all applicants must select NDA as first choice in the year 2024 UTME exams. All local government, area chairmen and other stakeholders in the state are kindly requested to sensitize and mobilize their constituents. This is signed by Dr. Tammy Wenike Danagogo, Secretary to the state government.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Rstv News of 3 p.m. And now to the rest of our reports. The people of a Limbu community in Obiakpo local government area have staged a peaceful protest at the gate of Divine Specification Gas Plant Company, and the community demanding justice for their son who died in the company without regard. Godswanley reports that the people also registered their grievances with the Limbu Divisional Police Headquarters. This report.
Demonstrating their peaceful protests, the Council of Chiefs, youths, men and women of a Limbu community appeared on dark attire as sign of mourning of one of their dearest and walked around various major streets of the community and the Limbu Eneka Road before barricading the entrance of the company with fresh palm fronds according to their culture and tradition. At the gate of the Divine Specification Gas Plant Company, where their late son, Elder Michael Amade, walked and died, the community gathered for some time at the gate, waiting for a response demands from a representative of the company to address them, which proved futile, resulting for them to send signals to the Commissioner of Police Rivers State Command through the Divisional Police Officer of Elimbu, Elijah Eleke. The paramount ruler of Elimbu community, His Royal Highness Eze Emma Uche, who described his community as peaceful and progressive, called for calm from his subjects and demands for justice on the death of their son, who, according to him, died while on duty by a gas explosion, and frowned at the situation where the company has not done anything to the bereaved community.
The community to be calm and to be peaceful. Everybody is wearing black, and we are not happy that our son went to work, hale and hearty, and came back dead. Very sudden, with severe injuries. Let the Lord take his course. He should hand over himself to the police. Police do a thorough investigation and know exactly what happened, whether it's guilty or not guilty.
Other leaders in the community who were angry over the situation also had this to say.
In our tradition demands when there's bloodshed, when our child died emergency, whatever he died, if somebody killed him or something happened to him, emergency he died, we'll lock the place. Nobody enters there.
Our problem is, let them invite the owner of the company or the manager. Let them come and tell us what happened to our brother.
Up till now, we have not seen the director of that company. They have not come. They are supposed to come to Elimbu, report to the community.
I don't want my youths to take laws into their hand. That's how we came to the police station for a peaceful demonstration.
None of these company people, either the director or the manager, that have come to pay visit or to say anything in respect to the death of my uncle.
The Elimbu Divisional Police Officer Elijah Eleke explained that he heard the sound of the explosion last Tuesday night and promised that the company will be invited as investigations are ongoing.
I want to use this medium to equally thank you for the peaceful way you've conducted yourself. After here now, I will equally relate to my CP what we've discussed here. He is on top of the situation.
Efforts to meet with the management of the said company for comments proved futile, as the workers were not seen and the gates locked inside. God's Power Anele, Rstv News.
The federal government has raised concerns over imminent negative impacts of the massive brain drain being witnessed in virtually all sectors of the nation's economy. It said the future might not be good for Nigeria, as those leaving to serve and service the economy of other countries were creating a gap between the nation's output and input. Minister of State for Education Tanko Sununu registered the concerns in Abuja, noting that a larger chunk of foreigners in America and Europe working in key sectors and driving the economy were Nigerians, indicating that Nigeria is significantly facing brain drain in virtually all aspects. According to him, Nigeria was open to partnership, particularly with the EU and America, in order to protect Nigeria's educational sector and, by extension, future development of the country being threatened by mass exodus of Nigerians from all sectors, including education, in what is commonly referred to as Jagba syndrome, that can service Nigeria and also be exported to other countries as part of our goal contribution to development. The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria (FAN) has explained that the relocation of its headquarters from Abuja to Lagos was to curb the waste of scarce government resources. Reports say that aviation stakeholders have criticized the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, over the relocation of FAN headquarters, considering it a misplaced priority. They argued that the minister should be more concerned about infrastructure decay and the provision of quality and efficient facilities than relocating the agency headquarters. However, a statement issued by the Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, Begeli Ora, the authority explained that the Abuja location had no office space to contain the activities of the agency. In addition, Ora explained that the minister decided to stop this waste of public resources and reap up on the public purse, as the authority would be liable to pay them duty tar allowances because technically they are working out of station as their official posting is in Abuja. Now, the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ola Olukayode, has raised the alarm about the craze for gratification and bribes among the commission's investigators, noting that he had the process in motion to fish them out. Olukayode made this disclosure in his New Year address to staff of the Anti-Graft Agency at the commission's headquarters in Abuja, stating that public opinion about EFCC investigators is poor, a situation he described as embarrassing for the Anti-Graft Agency. He warned that such conduct would no longer be tolerated under his watch, vowing that he would wield the big stick against investigators taking bribes. The Department of Internal Affairs has been directed to be more ardent in its work and monitor every staff in all their engagements, and steps were already being taken to improve the welfare of EFCC staff. Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention (NCDC) says the nation recorded 9,155 suspected cases of Lassa fever, 1,270 confirmed cases, and 227 deaths in 2023. The Director General of the NCDC, Adetifa Ifedayo, who disclosed this in a statement, said the cases were recorded across 28 states and 124 local government areas. The DG, however, said that the center has activated Lassa fever emergency operation centers to strengthen coordination of response efforts in response to rapidly increasing cases of Lassa fever in the country. And on the entertainment scene on the foreign scene, Zambia is reeling from a major cholera outbreak that has killed more than 400 people and infected more than 10,000, leading authorities to order schools across the country to remain shut after the end of year holidays. A large soccer stadium in the capital city has been converted into a treatment facility. The Zambian government is embarking on the mass vaccination program and says it's providing clean water, 2.4 million liters a day, to communities that are affected across the southern African nation. The National Disaster Management Agency has been mobilized. Now, Donald Trump has urged the U.S. Supreme Court to put a swift and decisive end to his exclusion from Colorado's presidential primary ballot. In a court filing, former President Trump said the chaos and bedlam would be unleashed if other states followed Colorado and banned him from primaries. Colorado's top court banned Trump in December, accusing him of engaging in insurrection over the Capitol riot. An identical ruling in Maine was placed on hold by a state judge on Wednesday. The 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution excludes anyone who has engaged in insurrection or rebellion from holding federal office, but in his filing on Thursday, Trump's lawyers argued that the provision does not apply to the presidency, writing that the office is not among those listed in the amendment. And our entertainment, the management of late singer Ilorioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, better known as Mohbad, has filed a lawsuit against his father Joseph Aloba over defamation of character. Mavis Victor has these and more this day.
Recall that some days back, Mohbad's father had raised questions over his late son's will, expressing disbelief and questioning how his 26-year-old son would do a thumb-printed will rather than sign it.
Me as a father, I'm 60 years of age now. I do not have something like that. I never think of writing my will. 26 years of age, now thinking of having his own will. And Mohbad is a kind of person that he can never think of saying he wants to use and to stop it. So instead of that, he will sign.
His son's management made it known that there is no will and have sued his father for defamation of character and demanding he withdrew his slanderous statement or risk paying $200 million. Popular kit maker known as Sabinus has promised to give out 50 JAMB forms to interested applicants. Recall that the registration for the board's 2024-2025 UTME started on January 15th and will continue until February 26th. Sabinus, in a bid to give back to the society, announced that he will be giving out JAMB forms to 50 interested aspirants. Nigerian actor Samuel Ajibola, who played the role of Spiff, an imbecilic clown in the TV series The Johnsons.
What are you doing? Daddy, I'm trying to prove to you that I'm a professional photographer. By disturbing me. I'm not disturbing you. I just want to show you that I know the job.
Has revealed why he quit the show, stating that he left the soap opera to chase his dreams. He noted that leaving the soap opera has re-established him as a producer and director.
Oh, I needed to take that bold step to leave my comfort zone, which everybody already knew that I was doing great. So I needed to leave it because naturally I'm a very adventurous person. I started in 2016, so I started building up my own thing to become an emerging producer and a director.
Mavis Victor, Rstv Entertainment News.
In our sports, Victor Osimhen has emphasized the need for the Super Eagles not to underrate Guinea-Bissau in their next 2023 African Cup of Nations fixture. Jose Peseira's men will take on the Jotos at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium, Abidjan, and next week, Monday. The Super Eagles defeated host Cote d'Ivoire 1-0.
Impressed by their performance on Sunday, and we look forward to seeing them
at Alassane Ouattara Stadium. Guinea-Bissau are on the brink of elimination from the competition after defeats in their opening 2 games against Cote d'Ivoire and Equatorial Guinea. Osimhen, however, said that Super Eagles will approach the game with determination. Now, do you love and care about Rev Osid and her peers? If yes, let's build and take her to greater heights. There's a task you and I must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Line and Facebook at Rstv22PH Online. You can subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. And that's it from us to your screen on the News of 3. My name is Emily Tari Mperu. You have an amazing time with us.